kind of getting into like a shoulder warm up. I'll give like a really complicated or a more extravagant shoulder explanation and then kind of like a very simple one. But with the shoulder, if you turn around, I like to go like an inside out approach. I adopted this from the muscle doc Jordan Shallow's shoulder approach, but going inside out, think T-spine, shoulder blade, rotator cuff, and then internal rotators. So T-spine, can we rotate? Are we stuck in flexion? Are we stuck in extension? Do we need to free up mobility there? The scap, are we able to fully protract, fully retract our scap? Rotator cuff, are we able to stabilize overhead, and also are we able to get adequate external rotation? And then internal rotation would be inhibiting internal rotators, so making sure if our pecs are tight, stretch our pecs a little bit. If our lats are tight, stretch our lats a little bit. So looking at those 4 different doors, kind of assessing where we have issues, we can more specifically address those issues head on into a warm up. Now, if you don't have any like direct issues there, Joe, you're good. Generally, just like do shit to make your shoulders feel good. So I like to get something that pulls me overhead. That's why I love this pullover right here. I like to pair it with something like a cable face pull just to get into like external rotation, get my rotator cuff warmed up. So get pulled overhead, passively get pulled into shoulder flexion, get into some external rotation, get my rotator cuff feeling juicy. As far as shoulder things go, I don't think you can really lay it out any better than that. I know I just gave like a more complicated approach to the shoulder, so I kind of want to run through what that might look like in application. So for the T-spine, that might be like A1 as thread the needle, get thoracic rotation. It might be, if I'm someone who's stuck with like my pump handle down, getting into some more extension, it might be like this cable pullover right here, getting overhead. Looking at the scap, if I suck at protraction, I might get into like a static position, like a protraction plank. I might actively go through like a scap push-up. If I suck at upper rotation, I might get into like a landmine press, addressing kind of like the rotator cuff, external rotation. I might do direct, like a cable face pull, pull myself into external rotation, or I might do like a high cable curl, statically expressing shoulder stability while maintaining external rotation and upward rotation. Last one, if I feel the need, like if I feel extra tight in my pec or my lats, I'll throw a stretch in there too, probably earlier on. So maybe that looks like, today's a back day, so maybe it's like A1's pec stretch, A2 is a thread the needle, A3 is a high cable curl, and then A4 is our pull up.